It's just like Ron Burgundy's Sex Panther cologne. 60% of the time, it works every time. Wow, did you guys see Game 2, 2019 NBA Finals, Warriors versus Raptors? You saw the Warriors come out winners on that. Well, I talked about in Game 1, reverse line movement. Well, that was happening again in Game 2 of the just last night. There was reverse line movement going on, which means that the majority of the public was betting on the Warriors, and the spread for the Warriors was getting even better, from a pick'em all the way up to a +2.5. So the Warriors were getting more points, and which showed a reverse line movement going on. Now, what happened? Warriors win, right? Now, the Game 1, when it was showing reverse line movement, the Toronto Raptors won. So what's going on here? Well, in any betting strategy, nothing is 100%. And it's just like Ron Burgundy's Sex Panther cologne. 60% of the time, it works every time. So, what do you do in the other 40% of that time? And that's what I want to share with you today. Now, I'm a numbers guy. You guys know that I don't really watch the sports, and the way I make my bets is I actually look at percentages. I weigh things based on that, but nothing is ever 100%, right? So I have to be able to look at other aspects. But what can I look at if I don't really watch the games, right? So, the way that I do it is I actually look to other people. And, some of those people is my close friends who are also bettors. And I always got to ask them, hey, what you think about this? And that's what happened yesterday. I got some of their opinions. But, the thing is, they know basketball. But what if I'm trying to find something that's on hockey or baseball? They're not too knowledgeable there. So what is something that you can do to get some of that insight? You can go to Picking Duck, and I'll show you how to get some insight from other players. Now, this is our website. So if you guys are looking for something specific, such as a specific game. So since we're talking about the Warriors and Raptors, let's take a look at this. I'll go up here to the pick list. The pick list is a list of all the available pending picks that you can look at currently. And we can sort them because if you're looking for a specific game. So I'm going to go sport. I'm going to choose basketball. And then it's going to pull up all the basketball games. And then the league, I'm going to choose NBA. And if there was more games, you'd have a lot. But this is basically, let's just take a look at all of them and hit search. So these are all the current pending picks. The game's not till tomorrow, so there's not too many. Or I don't know when the game is. What date's the game? The 5th. So it's in a couple days. So there's not that many picks on it because people are using their chips for other things. But these guys are already placing their bets. You'll see everybody, all these bets are in regards to Warriors, Raptors, and you can basically look at what these guys have been doing. So this fire symbol means that they're hot. They basically won the previous day. Now let's take a look at JGBCP13. He has a pending pick on the Raptors. He's got the Raptors money line. Let's see how he's been betting the last 2 games. Actually, yeah. So he won the Warriors the other day. Money line bet. Nice win there. He also bet the Warriors on game 1. So he's not favoring the Warriors, although it might look like it from these plays. But so he's moving to the Raptors for game 3, and maybe he likes to play this plus money line because there's a lot of value there for him. And maybe the game can be a toss-up. Maybe that's what he's thinking. You can either follow him or fade him, but it gives you some insight into what he's doing. Now, that's one way to find a pick for a specific game. The other way that you can find picks is by going to specific players that you're either following or that you're looking at that's winning. So you'll see here the hot players. These guys are on a few days win streak. He's on a 5-day win streak, 4-day win streak, 2-day win streak, and you can look at these daily winners. So these guys have a positive ROI. These guys are the highest ROI from the previous day. So he had a good day yesterday, getting a return of 111%. So let's take a look at what he did. So he had a 100% return yesterday. So yesterday's game, he had the Warriors money line, he had the Warriors spread. So that's what he did. He got a positive over 100% ROI because these are both plus 102, plus 121. So he did well yesterday. So let's take a look at what his other past bets are. He's betting on hockey. He's got a bunch of hockey, and he's actually doing quite well. So if you want to see what he's currently got, he's got the Bruins, Blues. He's got the over 5.5. That's going on right now. You may or may not be able to get a live play in, but that just gives you some insight into how he's doing today. And I actually got the box score up, and it's currently at 2-2. So, and one more period to go. So he could hit that, and his hot streak can be continuing. I mean, we saw that he plays hockey and basketball. He's sticking to what he knows. So this might be a great guy to get some insight for you. He's taking the Raptors. He's also taking the under for the game. And we don't have to make any decisions now, but that's a way for you to get insight on the game. Because for me especially, like I said, I'm always just reading stats and stuff like that. And nothing is 100%. So getting some opinions, getting some insight, taking a look at what other people are betting, especially if the guy has got a hot hand, that gives me some insight into helping me make my decisions. And just to remind you guys, that pick list is very special for you guys right now. It's available to everyone. Once we're going to be rolling out subscriptions to it. So take advantage of it right now. Take a look, win some money by following people on the pick list, get some insight from them. And, hopefully you can win some stuff, and just play on Picking Duck if you don't have a real book yet, and just practice using the pick list, guys. All right. Thanks for joining me. We'll chat with you guys next time.